Fans caught her quietly entering Jacob's screening looking chic in an all-white look, potentially a nod to the Bride of Frankenstein. Nothing but a gentleman at his premiere, helping Olivia carry her flowing dress as they made their way around the festival.
Jacob Elordi and Olivia Jade have once again proven that Hollywood love stories are rarely ever over for good. Just weeks after news broke in early August 2025 that the actor and the YouTuber had ended their 4-year on-and-off relationship, new reports confirm the two are giving it another shot. In true Gen Z fashion, this isn't just a reconciliation. It's another chapter in what might be the most addictive cycle in young Hollywood. Fans who thought the roller coaster was finally over are now realizing the ride has only looped back around. The announcement of their breakup in August was treated as the final word. People magazine published the exclusive, explaining that Jacob and Olivia had recently decided to call it quits, and the public reacted with a sense of closure. For months leading up to it, rumors had swirled, fueled by Olivia's move to Paris and Jacob's solo appearance at Cara Delevingne's birthday party in Los Angeles. The optics suggested a final drift apart, and when the split became official, the reaction across social media was less heartbreak and more a collective sigh of inevitability. Comment sections were filled with the word "finally." Entertainment outlets framed the end as the natural conclusion of a relationship that had been shaky from the start. For once, fans believed the book had been closed. But then came Toronto. On September 8th, Jacob Elordi premiered his highly anticipated film Frankenstein at the Toronto International Film Festival. As cameras flashed on the red carpet, fans noticed a familiar figure in the crowd, Olivia Jade. Dressed in a sleek gown, she walked beside Jacob into the theater, and in one moment that quickly went viral, Jacob was seen gently lifting the train of her dress to keep it from dragging. It wasn't just a friendly gesture, it was an intimate one, the kind that spoke volumes without a single word. Suddenly, the breakup story flipped. Was this really over, or was this just another pause in a relationship that refused to die?
Olivia Jade and Jacob Elordi. I feel like he saw Olivia Jade out one dinner with Glenn Powell and said, call her up.
Do you think these two have a really toxic relationship?
Yeah.
Because I saw people being like, Olivia called her pal Glenn Powell and Jacob's out here making TikToks to be like, ooh, look what I'm doing out in the public. And then bam, they're together at his premiere at TIFF. Either that or they just are really cool and don't give a shit. They've been together this whole time. And they just laugh in all of our faces that we worry about these things.
You gonna go this long with all the rumors swirling that you broke up? I don't think you just moved, belly.
She pulled a belly.
The summer, I don't think you just moved to Paris when you're in a happy, stable relationship.
Right. That's I need to change things up.
She dressed as the Bride of Frankenstein and Jacob Elordi is Frankenstein.
Right.
Insiders wasted no time clarifying the situation. Multiple sources confirmed that Jacob and Olivia were seeing each other again. They hadn't just run into each other in Toronto, she had come to support him, and the two had reconnected. The phrasing was careful. Seeing each other is Hollywood's favorite way to describe something that's more than casual, but not yet official. It suggested they were giving things another try, moving carefully this time, and testing the waters, rather than diving back in head first. But even with that cautious wording, the truth was clear. The relationship that was declared over in August was already back in play by September. This wasn't entirely shocking to those who had followed their story from the beginning. Since December 2021, Jacob and Olivia's relationship has been defined by its rhythm of breaking up and making up. The first spark came when they were spotted grabbing coffee in Los Angeles, just weeks after Jacob split from Kaya Gerber. From the start, the timing raised eyebrows. It looked like a rebound, and yet it also looked like the beginning of something intriguing. By mid-2022, the relationship was official, with outlets confirming they were dating.
They are dating. It is not serious as of right now. They both got out of relationships recently, so they're not rushing into anything, is what a source told us at the time, and now they are officially,
But only a few months later, they split for the first time, with sources saying neither was ready for something serious. The cycle continued. Every time they separated, they found their way back. By the summer of 2023, they looked stronger than ever, vacationing on the Amalfi Coast and taking a family trip to Idaho where Jacob met Olivia's parents. fans started to believe they might be endgame. Yet by early 2024, breakup rumors resurfaced, forcing media outlets to reassure fans they were still together. Then came Olivia's move to Paris in July 2025, a bold decision that symbolized both independence and distance. Jacob, tied to Hollywood and his growing career, seemed absent from her new life. When the August split was announced, it fit the narrative perfectly. Different paths, too much distance, an inevitable conclusion. What makes the September reconciliation so fascinating is the timing. It happened fast, less than a month after the breakup became public. That speed suggests that the connection between them never really ended. Even after announcing their split, the two were still in touch, still close, still tethered. Sources confirmed that they had remained friends during the separation, which made sliding back into something more feel natural. This wasn't a sudden rekindling out of nowhere, it was the continuation of a bond that never fully broke.
Yeah, and that took us, and that kind of carried us, and we all sort of just looked after each other.
The public response has been divided. Some fans rolled their eyes, calling it another chapter in a cycle that will never end. Here we go again trended on X, with users pointing out that this is just what Jacob and Olivia do. They break up, then get back together, then break up again. Others, however, celebrated the reunion, framing it as proof that sometimes love just needs time. For them, the Toronto appearance wasn't just optics, it was a genuine sign that Jacob and Olivia had matured, grown through their challenges, and were ready to approach the relationship differently this time. The truth likely lies somewhere in between. The on-again, off-again pattern can't be ignored. It's not a coincidence that their love story has played out like a loop for 4 years. Chemistry and attraction have always been there. Compatibility has always been the question. Each breakup highlighted the cracks in their foundation. Different careers, different priorities, different lifestyles. Each reconciliation highlighted the magnetic pull that brought them back anyway. That combination is intoxicating, but rarely sustainable. It's a cycle that thrives on intensity, but intensity alone can't build stability. Still, something feels slightly different about this chapter. Olivia's Paris era signaled a new sense of independence for her. Moving abroad, starting fresh, and focusing on personal growth showed that she wasn't just living in Jacob's shadow or trying to fix the relationship through proximity. Her decision to return, even briefly, to Jacob's side in Toronto suggests a choice, not a dependence. For Jacob, the moment of helping her with her dress wasn't just a small gesture. It was a public acknowledgement of her presence in his life at a major career moment. In the past, their romance thrived in secrecy, away from cameras. Now, the fact that they allowed themselves to be seen together on such a big stage could mean they're more confident in navigating public scrutiny. What comes next remains uncertain. Will this reunion be another short-lived chapter in their on-off saga, or will it mark a turning point where the relationship stabilizes? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and before you go, hit that like and subscribe. And don't forget the bell icon. We will see you in the next one.